This we already see.
This we see.
Yeah.
Do we see this guy who is holding the cup?
No, not initially.
No, but we also. But we have to do the shoot. The other angle only. Sorry.
Bro, ये देख. Okay. Set का तो हमने discuss कर लिया ना. The colors and all. If you want to just listen to something, we'll just look into camera and say we're looking forward to this ad. Let's rock. ऐसे करके बोल सकते हैं.
Roll, okay? Roll, ah. Roll. Should I have a sip पहले before starting? वैसे आपकी चाय अच्छी है. Okay, roll in. Perfect. No changing. One take. Let's go.
Zara, weren't we supposed to be shooting at a film studio this time?
Well, we are very close to a film studio right outside the YashRaj film studio in Mumbai.
Well, YashRaj studio just reminds me of films larger than life, isn't it?
Oh yeah, larger than life, alright. But the irony is that I have like the smallest teacup in the world. And the only soundtrack I get is the soundtrack of like the sound of boiling hot tea. You know,
It's cutting chai, huh? That's
yeah,
what I
Mumbai's
got.
cutting chai. But anyway, you know, when you're shooting in a studio, you think that things are going to be like well lit and it's going to be all glamorous and it's going to be well edited. But there's a lot of difference between reality, you know, real life and what happens on the set. But what is happening on the set today is extremely exciting. And why is that?
Well, we are just waiting for Shah Rukh Khan to make his grand entry here. And I just can't wait for him to come here.
Yeah, absolutely. So DishTv is shooting the new TVC. The studio is right inside. The first time I walked in there, it looked cramped because there were like 500 odd people. So let's just go take a round again and show you what it's like to be inside the shooting on the TVC.
Too much noise. So we've had a very long and fruitful relationship with Shah Rukh Khan. It's now 7th year in the running. He's been with us from the very early days when we had just started out, from the Wish Karo Dish Karo times to today, where we say Dish Sawar Hai. This time we're going to market with high definition. Dish offers the largest content basket when it comes to high definition. And so a Dish TV viewer will never be bereft of any content on high definition. And that's basically the concept behind the television campaign.
DishTv actually offers the most HD channels when you compare other DTH operators. So it's not a new offering. It's just that we want to say that it's for the family. It's not for individual people, and that's what the story is about.
Super.
ऐसे ही? हाँ? Okay. Stand by. Final checks. दो बार कर लूँगा सब कुछ हाँ?
Whilst everybody is talking cricket, we decided to talk Cricket Plus. So what we have brought out is the fact that when you buy an HD set-top box, make sure you have cricket and everything else that everyone in the family wants, so that it's just not that one person but the entire family that will be happy with the choice of the box made.
This campaign, these two are going to be the stars, as I said. So the father, mother, sister, you know, the wife, Shah Rukh's wife. So they are not seen, but yeah, people are going to get that. इस घर में और भी लोग रहते हैं लंबे समय के लिए रिचार्ज करो
Shahrukh is a great fit for the brand. I mean, you can't get more mass than that. He makes the brand charming. You connect with him and therefore you connect with the brand. And lovely relationship with him, with DishTv and Shahrukh.
You know, ये मुझे समझ नहीं आता कैसे है, पर आप सबको हैप्पी रखना.
And who's this little girl sitting in your lap?
She's my daughter Pari, and she has come because of the charm of the gentleman called Shah Rukh Khan.
Okay.
And as we've seen, generation after generation after generation, they are, you know, what is it that makes this happen?
And action. पर आप सबको हैप्पी रखना.
And we've seen Shah Rukh Khan in many different avatars. You know, he's dressed as a warrior sometimes, he's doing something else sometimes. What is this about?
Yeah, this is supposed to be his home. And Mansi, who's the art director, said that एक फिल्म में वो होता है कि भाभी कपकेक्स बनाती है, तो उसने कहा कि घर में feminine touch होना चाहिए. So there has to be a woman's hand in the designing of the house. So you will see certain colors in some places, and that little woman's touch is there throughout. So yeah, so that's it. This is supposed to be Shah Rukh's house, and he's sitting with his brother, and they have got a Tom and Jerry game going on between them all the time. You know, they're both into the one-upmanship with each other.
एक बार बोलो.
So if I was to say what was the challenge in this particular one, I would say so far nothing really, except that we have to finish 3 films in 8 hours with Shah Rukh Khan. That was the challenging part, and to do that we brought in Ravi K. Chandran, and we've got Rasool Pukati, who's doing, you know, he's an Academy Award-winning sound design, sound engineer, and so that we don't have to dub the film and it's being done sync sound.
And challenge is a time frame, because you know, there is a very limited time frame a star will give, and you know, we have to do photo shoot, you know, interviews, and film shooting is of course the TVC. So we have 3 scripts there, but it should not look like we hurriedly shot. It should look like we are taking time to do the shot. And of course Rajesh is a good director, so he will not compromise. So he will take his time to get the performance correct.
और ढेरों फायदे पाओ. ढेरों होता ना? ढेरों?
Yeah, see, what we have done is we came 2 days before when the set was constructed, basic structure is happening. So we came and, you know, blocked every shot and clicked the pictures and made a storyboard with this set in the background. Then once it's lit also, we came yesterday night, we again did the same exercise. So we were very clear which angle, what to do, what shot, and every detail has been worked out. So we could able to pull off 3 films in a very short period of time.
And action. I'll do that first.
Initially when the character was written, it was written slightly differently. So, you know, we were wondering, okay, yeah, Varun is very nice and very endearing quality about him, but maybe you know, we don't know whether it will suit this character or not. Then after we saw him testing, and then, you know, we realized, wow, you know, he's got a very memorable presence. So we should definitely, then little tweaking happened on the script to retrofit it for Varun, but we were very convinced that it should be Varun, because Varun and Shah Rukh together are really working and it'll be nice.
First time I shot with Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, and I met him before once, but it was the first time that I shot with him, and I think it was fantastic.
I like how you say Mr. Shah Rukh Khan adds so much to the way you think of him. Tell me about how was the experience?
Of course, I think it has to be, I have to say like that only, it's because of him I've got into acting. It was his बाज़ीगर ये काली काली आँखें that I started dancing on my bed. यार मैं बेड पे खड़े होकर डांस करता था, और उस टाइम मैं तोतला बोलता था. So it used to be ये ताली ताली आँखें, ये दोले दोले दाल. So all of that used to happen, and I used to dance on my bed, and I used to tell my mom कि मुझे बड़े होकर actor बनना है. So, and today I'm endorsing a brand with him. I think it's beautiful. It's something really nice.
99905 99905 पे आज ही कॉल करें.
It's a great experience working on this.
Rasul, you want to add something?
Also, Varun, you know, Varun's first film, I was there, so I saw him like a you know, young boy, slightly motu, you know, all vulnerable, naive. Seeing him here against SRK, you know, in the last 2 years he has grown so much and so big and so lovely, and good to see, you know, young talent, you know, spring up like that.
इसमें तो सिर्फ आपके क्रिकेट चैनल एचडी में आएंगे, भाभी के फेवरेट भी, तो वो तो आपको खाना देंगे सर है।
No, DishTv HD Plus, 37 HD channels, including your Bhabhi's favorite. तो वो तो इतनी खुश है कि
Darling, cupcakes are ready. Cupcakes?
मेरे लिए.
Yeah, because very rarely we get a beautiful set like this. It's a very well art directed, first of all. So that is very important. Then of course, you know, Rajesh, the script is very good. The dialogues are so catchy, and so the interaction between the 2 brothers also very natural, and at the same time funny. So Shah Rukh, you know, pushed the thing in another level. So it's all worked very well, I think.
And full sound?
And sound plays a huge role in that. I can't say the extent of sound work that we do in TVCs in India is as much as the extent of work that we do in picture. It's not the same in India at least. But particularly for this one, we are not dubbing this serial TVC the way generally. Otherwise, we would have done it. So we've got it captured live sound. So it has much better natural performance has been captured.
Well, so we are already halfway through the shoot and there's lots coming up in the next segment. So stay tuned to BRANDSTAND.